Welcome to Chatting with Virgil. Today we're here at the gathering with Nvus, a car club. We're gonna walk around, take some footage of the vehicles so I can show you guys the cars that they have. Do subscribe and stay tuned. Welcome to Chatting with Virgil. As I mentioned, we're here at the gathering with Nvus, and I have Jimmy, the CEO of Nvus. Hi Jimmy.
Hey Virgil. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for interviewing me. I appreciate it.
So, when did you start Nvus?
We started in 2011. Yeah, 2011. It started out with 5 of us. And here in Central California, Visalia, Bakersfield, Fresno area. And we had a 15-year-old photographer. And with his pictures, he was so talented, our pictures would go viral. So that's what caught the attention initially with the team.
What does Nvus?
Envy us. Yes, envy us. So, like envy us.
So what the
Envy us. So, when we started the car club, it was at a time where there was a lot of internet trolls. So, it was that envy us. Like, we're not going to worry about trolls. It's like we're going to stay in our own lane. Envy us. So, it's just... It's not as bad as it sounds. I know it does sound bad. Right. That's what we named it. When we first started the team, everybody was trying to think of something to call it. It was Team Kawasaki or some other stuff. And I was like, no, how about Envy US? Envy us. That sounds dope. Well, it wasn't really an inspiration to start a club. That wasn't the inspiration. What it was I used to fix up cars. And so I had a car already fixed up, and I had somebody else who had a little Civic all fixed up, and we did the details of that car. And when both of our cars were together, he was like, man, we need to start a car club, man. That's when it kind of all flared up from there, and then we kind of ran with it, My nephew, he's right here, he was one of the original founders, and 2 other guys. So, yeah, we flared up a car club from that. It wasn't nothing like we're like, oh, we need to start a car club. It wasn't like that, It was just like everything just fell in place. I have no idea.
That's a big
Yeah, I have no idea. We have chapters in every continent around the world. Numerous chapters. Like every one of those flags down there represent a different chapter. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you probably got like 12 chapters. So you got people out here representing their chapter with their battle flags. It's a lot. There's a lot.
What does the
Well, along with the name, envy us, because some people can hear that name and be like, man, that's very, not ignorant, but they could take it as like a cockiness. Envy us, and it's not that we're better than anybody else. So the name itself is above the banner, because the banner right here says we support those who support us. Like, this is the foundation of who we are. So you have people in the industry who want us to be at their shows, they want us to be at their events. We go out and we support them. So we support those who support us. What's a good testament is if you look down there, we have Cali Creamin, we have Tuner Evolution, Elite Tuner, Gearhead Society, Skunk 2 Racing, Who else am I missing? Swerve. So you have these people, and in the import scene, they're the big names of the industry. They're the big of the big. They've flown in from everywhere. They have a huge following. Their shows are packed out. I mean, and because we've always supported them, when I asked, or hey, we're going to have this, they were more than willing to fly out and come to support us. No, it's just a support. Yeah, not a collaboration.
Has any producer reached out to you to your content to
Yes. Was it 2015? I don't know what year. But we had Fast and the Furious 7 reach out to us. One of their producers for special effects reached out to one of my guys out in Texas. And he called me and said, hey boss, we have a chance to be on Fast and the Furious. What do you think? And I said, let's do it, you know. So they scheduled us in for a shoot in the Mojave Desert. And we had members drive their cars from North Carolina, from Texas, from New Mexico, from I think as far north as Utah, and then a bunch from California. Yeah. Oh yeah. There was quite a few contracts, and even to have our logo on the film. I had to show proof of trademark and everything else that it was my logo. And then, so then also like we've been on Discovery Channel. We've been on. What's that? We've been around.
That's good. So since your last gathering in 2019,
No, because right, you know, when 2018 was our last gathering, that's when the pandemic hit. So with COVID hitting, there was like a pause button for everything, and we left it on pause. Last year we didn't have a gathering, so this year we decided to pick up where we started. And I'm glad we did. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of work to get the thing going. Especially having members flying out from different parts of the U.S., getting hotels ready, getting rental cars ready, getting people to pick them up. And there's a lot that go into it. But I couldn't do none of it without my team. I got people in the team that they're willing to help, they're willing to contribute, they're willing to pick up, they're willing to that. I mean, there's no way I could do this by myself. There's no way. One of the biggest is I wouldn't even say it's secret, but one of the main attributes is when people troll and they're talking negative on the team, however it is, don't entertain it. I tell my guys, don't do that. Don't go and respond back and involve yourself with the pigs of the butt. Does that make sense? Don't do that. Let it go. People who trolled on this 3 years ago, like I've said before in other interviews, nobody even knows who they are today. So let it go. Don't worry about it. Another thing is we're a mature car club. You know, my guys, we don't street race. We're not revving. We're not revving out the beats. You know, being a nuisance, a menace. That's not who we are. So the people in the industry know that Nvus is a mature, respectable car club. And it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work.
what advice would you say to someone who is inspired to begin a company?
The biggest advice I could give is to bring in people that have the same mentality and the same vision as you. Don't chase somebody because of their build. Don't chase somebody because, oh, they have a nice car, I want them in my club. Because that person with a nice car could be a cancer to what you're trying to build. So you want to get people that have the same vision, the same mindset, the same maturity as you. Because you could have people that come in and they're all over the place and they're causing havoc and they're turning people against others, and all that is cancerous because you'll start losing people. So once you have everybody on the same page and everybody's flowing on the same vision, it's smooth sailing now. And that's why I said, like, even with this, everybody's on the same page and we have people helping us out from here, from there, flying out over here, just to help out with this event, to support with the same mindset. And that's what makes it successful. Because anything other than that, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like that? Don't chase fame. Don't chase popularity. Don't chase none of that. Just stay in your own lane. Do what you love. This is a hobby. This is a hobby. That's what it is. Do what you love and be your best at it. You know, you see these cars. They have tens of thousands of dollars in brand new cars. But when you see these builds, it's everybody's unique style. They concentrate on that build. They're not worried about what that car is doing with that car. They're worried about their own build. So when you focus on your own build, your own team, and you don't point fingers and you're not, I know that's a big answer, but there's a lot behind it. There's no simple answer to have a successful car club. Because I've seen a lot of car clubs where they're like a firework. They shoot up, everybody's watching them, boom, they explode, everybody's all wow, and then they fizzle away, and they're no longer there. So I'm conscious about it. I'm very, very conscious about it. This could all be gone tomorrow. Does that make sense? So I don't have to have an ego and act like I'm a certain type of way. Because if all this was gone tomorrow, then they'd look at me like, this punk, I thought he was all this and that. Look at him now. You know what I mean? So I take it, receive it as it comes, enjoy it, enjoy the people. My members are, I'm being biased, but my members are second to none. You know, we have one of my friends. He just landed in Fresno Airport. He's coming in right now. His name is Honda Pro Jason, and they send him all over the world. He's met my members in Honduras. He's met my members in the UK, in France. He's met my members everywhere. He said, Jimmy, everybody's on the same page. That's hard. But we push.
What is your rule?
What do you mean? Explain that.
So, like, we have like, you said that you don't,
So, what is your rule? You mean like the? Okay. Okay. I think I know what you're trying to ask. And this will be another long answer. So, to get in the team is very hard. Okay. We have one guy here that was prospecting for 10 years. So, we have a minimum prospecting stage, 3 months. And in that prospecting stage, the chapter lead wants to see dedication. They want to see, so they have to earn that spot to be a member. Okay? They have to earn that. So when you get into something you had to earn, you're not too quick to throw it away over something dumb. Does that make sense? You value it. So, I mean, the rule of thumb is, our members that are here, that come in, they have an experience. They're part of a worldwide family. But in the process, this team, we build leaders. We build leaders. We have to. I can't lead all. You see different people from different chapters, and you might have 1 or 2 people representing their chapter, where they have a chapter of 40 people back home, right? All our leaders, we're all accountable to somebody, right? But we lead. We run this with love, compassion, and understanding, first and foremost. Okay? So with that mentality, it makes people feel a sense of belonging. And like I said before, this is a hobby. This is supposed to be fun. We want to make it fun. But there's some people that will try to destroy that. And it's my job to get them out. It's my job to sniff those people out. So, you got what you need. Thank you for having me. Yeah, subscribe to his channel. It's going to be on the screen right here. He's fun. You got to watch his videos.
Thank you so much. Until the next time.
Much love.